Everyone, in this video we are going to discuss on set or set theory. What is the definition of set? Definition of set is the collection of well-defined and distinct object. So we have to understand the just meaning of these two words, well-defined and distinct. So what is well-defined? In the class, suppose we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, this number of students. So if I ask A, tell me the name of those students who are good in maths. So maybe A is taking the name of D, E and G. But if I ask someone else, like if I ask F, what's the name of the students who are good in maths? The answer may be same or answer may differ. Right? So the thing is, good in maths is not well defined. Now if I ask, tell me the name of those students who have scored more than 80% in pre-board maths or last exam in maths. The answer will be same for all by checking the data, right? So this is the concept of well defined. Good in maths is not well defined. 80% in maths, well defined. Tell me the name of those students who are very tall, not well defined. Tell me the name of those students whose height is more than 5 feet, well defined. Now distinct. In a set, suppose one person is throwing a die. Suppose he is getting 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 3, 3, 4, 2, 6 and it's going on like this. But if I will ask you, if I will throw a die, what are the numbers I will get? The set of the numbers will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And set will be defined by a capital number. The no numbers will repeat. That's the concept of well-defined and distinct. Set is the collection of well-defined and distinct objects. Couple of set we need to remember. One is N, which stands for natural number set. Natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, this one. Next, W, that's the whole number set. Whole number sets are known as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it will go on. Next one, I or Z, this denotes integer set. What is integer set? 0, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3, again it's going on. These are the general representation. Next one is real number sets. Real number sets which includes both rational and irrational number. I hope by the time you know the concept of rational and irrational number. So that's all types of set we need to know right now. Now the representation of set. How to represent a set? The set can be represented in two forms. One which is roster form and another one which is set builder form. Roster form is where we write down all the elements. Roster form where we write down all the elements. And set builder form where we represent the elements by some criteria. Suppose we have to write this set. Suppose A X such that set will be represented in second bracket X such that X is first 5 natural numbers. This is known as such that. This symbol is known as such that. The symbol can be given like this also. X such that. This is also null. Now here we have discussed what criteria of set, that X is first 5 natural number. So this is the representation of set builder form. Now if I want to represent this set in roster form, first 5 natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the representation in roster form and this is the representation in set builder form. Is it fine? So these are the two-way representation. Now couple of different types of set if I want to discuss. that is empty set. What is empty set? Empty sets are those sets which doesn't have any element. Please be very careful about the difference of empty set and invalid set. Suppose if I ask, suppose in the last exam, out of 100, no students got more than 90. So if I ask, tell me the set of those students who got more than 90. The sets are empty. So it's a null set. We write like this or we write like this. Please be very careful. Don't write like this. This is not the representation of null set. Null set can be represented either of this way or this way. Right? Sets which is not valid, not well defined, they are invalid. Empty sets is valid set but doesn't have any element. That is empty set. Next one, if I discuss singleton set. Singleton sets are those sets which have only one element, like this one. Or previously this set I said it's not empty set, I can say this is also singleton set because it has only one element, which is 5. Right? This is singleton set which has only one element. Next one, finite and infinite set. Clearly you can understand that set which has finite number of elements, that is finite set, which has infinite number of elements, that is infinite set, right? Example of finite set. First 5 whole number. Infinite set, whole number set. Right? Next one, equivalence set. So before knowing equivalence set, we should know one term, that is cardinal number of set. Cardinal number of set is number of distinct elements in a set. Suppose a set has the element 1, 2, 3, 4 and B set has the element 2, 3, 5. So cardinal number, that is small n of A, is equals to 4 and cardinal number of B set, that is equals to 3. Equivalence set. When two sets have same cardinal number, then they are equivalent set. It's not the numbers are equal, same cardinal number. Suppose your A set is 1, 2, 3 and your B set is, new example of B set is 5, 6, 7. Just check, elements are different. But NA is 3, NB is 3. So I can say that A and B are equivalent set. Now the last one, equal set. The set which are equal in number, they are equal set. Suppose A is 1, 2 and B set is x such that x square minus 3x plus 2 equals to 0. So if I solve this, I will get two values of x which are 1 and 2. So we have equal elements in A and B. So we can say that set A and set B are equal. That's all for right now. In the next video, I am going to discuss some different types of set and interval. Thank you.